Hello everyone, Squee here, your host, with your other host, Piff.
I'm the other one.
I swear to God, we've been doing this 6 years now? 5 years? Something like that. I still do this when I point to myself and then I point to the left. It's always the left. Because somehow I kind of imagine that you are to my left. Which, give me a second.
You would think it would be to your right, would be the co-host, but...
West. You are definitely not to my left. That is like the opposite direction.
Yeah, I'm east.
I'm pointing towards California because I'm actually facing north. So, Piff, get where you're supposed to be. No, but I don't know.
One day.
Sorry, guys. Real quick, before we get started, couple of things. First and foremost, hi everyone. Welcome back. I am touched and amazed that this show has kept the amount of viewers that it has over the years. We've grown and we've shrunken. Of course, when we lost TGN's fan base, our numbers fell a little bit, but nowhere near as much as I thought they would. And honestly, I was kind of happy for it because it showed, who the true fans were. Because you guys had to find us. I mean, good for you. You had to find us again because TGN certainly didn't tell you where we went. But still, despite that, we still get thousands of people that watch, and that's amazing. So thank you. Thank you. Thing number 2, real quick. If you guys love Dragon Ball Z and you like the more analytical stuff, of course, always go to the Dragon Ball Z League channel, which is here. If you hear this, you know where it is by default. But there's the Z League, Zcast, which is our staff podcast. There's also the Ycast, which we're gonna put a playlist up on the main channel. It's like the unofficial fan podcast, and we very much encourage different points of views because there's two perspectives. There's a perspective of, say, people like me and Piff who are part of the league and behind the scenes and all that, and then there's the fans who aren't behind the scenes and are strictly from the other side, and those two conflicting viewpoints are sometimes conflicting, sometimes right aligned with each other, but it's important to see both of them. So anyway, I suggest you guys go watch both of them. And last but not least, your mom. So I lost my train of thought. How about we end this by insulting everyone?
We have bad news.
No, last but not least. No, actually, I don't think I have last but not least. Let's just go straight into it, shall we? Welcome to episode 1 of week 2 of season 8. As always, we like to start the week by giving you a rundown of the current standings of the league. So, you've got your North Kai with the Boos, the only ones in North Kai that won last week. Boos 1-0, everyone else with a loss. Dragon Ball Warriors, Rugrats, and Gohans did not see that coming. Then you've got East Kai, where the complete opposite happened. Androids, Muscle, and Vowels got their first win in. Team Cold coming in with a loss. Really good match, though, Team Cold. That was a great match. West Kai Division, again, with 3 wins. Namek, Ginyu Force, Team Derp, and the Majins are the only ones that lost. That's, I just realized that West Kai is almost exclusively last year's South Kai.
Yeah.
Almost exclusively. And they all got wins. Yeah. Wow, these teams are really going up. I mean, it's week 2. We'll have to wait and see, but it's a good start. And Majins, again, another really good match. And last but not least, we've got South Kai, which is the Earth Defenders were the only ones that pulled a win out of it. The Blades, the Saiyans, and Team Afterlife in their debut match did not win, but it is a new week, a new opponent, and a new chance for glory, or squeaking by with a win. They honestly both count the same. So
it's pretty binary that way.
Yeah. So I encourage you, if you squeak by with a win, that's just as good as a trouncing. So that's how the league stands at the moment. Let's go ahead and get straight into this, shall we? First up, we have the Valkyries versus the Saiyans. As I said, Valkyries got their first win last week. The Saiyans did not, so the Saiyans are still looking for win number 1. Can they get it this week? Let's find out.
Staring at the tree. There was one smack dab in the middle of freaking. She was 7, 18, 7. 18. There we go. Just smack dab between her eyes. I was just staring at it. I'm like, "This is just a. Is that a bush? Is that a tree? I think it's a tree."
I'll fight you. Anything to break the boredom.
Time to put you in your place.
Oh. Wow. I don't know why 18's voice sounded a little high pitched there. I'll fight you. She's excited, I guess. Starting off with fisticuffs. Now, I like Raditz. I like his moves.
Yeah.
That's my analytical.
I think General Blue might have him. He's got a freaking rocket launcher. Does this guy have a rocket launcher?
No, he does not. Though Raditz, even though we're only 1 week in, Raditz is currently ranked 6th in the league. He had a very impressive week last week of 68,000 average damage, which is pretty darn good, considering the rest of his team got maybe half that. So, if this keeps up, maybe the Saiyans found a way to really make Raditz work. And right now, he's in the lead again against 18, who is no joke.
I don't know.
You think she's a jerk?
Pretty funny.
The Vals, an interesting thing to point out though is the Vals got a win last week with not an overall great performance. Aurelia only got 15,000 points. She got trashed. Pan had a good strong performance at 47,000. Android 18, not so great.
In the chat, some people are pretty inquisitive about the choice of the night map. And you want to comment?
I want to comment.
Tell me your thing. No, don't stop the match. I just want to know your opinion, Squeak.
No, I gotta stop the match. I thought I chose. I swear to God, I thought I chose Sunset.
We're behind you. We're just ready to push.
But they can't transform here. Of course they can transform. Can't they? Is there no moon there? You'd think that the commissioner of the league would know these things, but I don't. Okay, there's no active moon here. Then let's just go! I honestly thought I hit Sunset map because I didn't know that this planet... Like, look, people, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm an entertainer, all right? I'm here to make you laugh. I'm not exactly what you would call competent in any way, shape, or form of the word. Pick, like, I'm sure competent has like 4 definitions. You can pick any of them. Doubt I fit it.
I don't know. You seem to be doing your job.
I don't know what that means. Still, Raditz, very impressive, making 18 tag. And I'll tell you though, as I was pointing out, the reason the Valkyries won last week is this guy. This guy right here with 75,000 points of damage, ranked number 5.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, according to, in addition to what I just said of I'm an entertainer and not a competent, I have all the stats open in front of me so that I sound smart.
So number 5 and number 6 are currently duking. Okay, left really soon.
Yeah,
and
number
then,
5. Excuse me, number 5 and number 60 are currently duking it out. Or number 6 and number 60 are currently duking it out. Yeah,
really? I
right,
really got that far down.
Yeah, Rayleigh only did 15,000 points of damage last season. Last season? Yes, last season. It was atrocious.
Are we bringing up those stats?
Oh yeah, no, you guys thought I was sounding smart because I had this in my head? No, I can't even read the stats right. Oh, Raditz not in max power mode anymore, and finally he goes down, though still a fairly impressive showing, making 2 people run. Oh!
Ping!
Ping! Okay, well she hit
Ping!
something. Yay!
Well done, Aurelia. She is just not doing well
So
today.
proud of her. I'm so proud of her. Oh, Bardock wins the match.
Oh, the match? They win the season, Squeaks.
I think I I forgot what words mean. Final Revenger! Which makes no sense. Revenger's not a word. Not that I'm really one to say anything right now.
I am super surprised Aurelia's not doing well. It seems like she's actually, like, we haven't seen this in a while, but she kind of she tagged. Nicely done. She feels like she's actually derping a little bit.
I do feel that too. This week, last week, and definitely again this week, not a strong performance from her. Definitely not the demon reputation she's garnered in the past.
It's very true.
But this is Fasha's first weekend. Time to see what she can do.
Well,
she can do 42,000.
if I remember.
42,000.
She does.
Jesus. 4,200 points. Why do I keep making everything more epic? Did he win that clash? Nope, he won the match. Did she do well last match? Nope, the whole season. Was that 4,200 points of damage? No, throw a 0 onto that. Is that a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? No, it's fire.
I've solved world hunger.
Yeah, you might have think I just went to the grocery store, but in reality, I started my own agricultural phenomenon.
I made a biodome.
It's just a carton of milk. Oh man, Bardock not doing too bad. A fairly nice back and forth between these two. Of course, Fasha taking the worst brunt of it.
It looks like the Saiyans are actually doing incredibly well this season. I'm looking forward to seeing them go pretty much all the way. I feel that. I feel that in my loins right now.
Well, they're gonna have to do a little bit better than what they're doing right now. I mean, they're doing competent this week. They're doing great. Last week, a little lackluster. Raditz did well. The rest of the team did under average. And they took a loss. But this week, damn, they are making up for it. And in comes Scouter Vegeta. And why is she even blocking those? Couldn't even see them. Oh, okay. 2,400 points of damage. I almost did it again, Piff. I swear to God, I almost said 24,000.
24 billion damage!
The numbers don't even go that high. They clearly go that high. It's just the mathematical representation. You gotta add a to the 10th power to that.
These zeros are a hypothetical construct.
That's not 1,670. That's 1,670 to the 10th power.
Aurelia's back in there. Is she gonna throw a rock? Is she gonna ping? Is she gonna hit somebody with her feet?
I don't think it's gonna happen, Piff.
Oh.
She's not doing much of anything. Aurelia, I'm sad. I'm not going
I'm sad, Aurelia.
I'm not going for the vowels over the Saiyans or anything. I'm sad by this. There you go. Oh, there you go. I'm happy again. Thank you, Aurelia. You can lose
again. Another tip for everybody: if you see your character go into clashes a lot, you give them a clash bonus.
She tagged again.
Tagged again.
Well done.
Well, freaking done. And here comes Vegeta against Vegeta. I think the one that doesn't have all of the armor and technological advances is probably gonna win.
Who's the grumpiest of them all? Looks like he is. Because he's had more time to regret his life decisions. Okay then.
This is actually a pretty nice distance for this attack.
Yeah. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's a great spoiler move. Just don't plan on doing anything for the next 5 seconds.
Oh, Vegeta's up to max power. I think he's probably gonna pull out something pretty big.
You think so? He's got something in his, well, he has no pockets. Maybe something in his boot. Oh, kind of. 8,500 points of damage, still not bad. And Vegeta, again, with a really strong performance here. Great pickup
and
for the
another
Vals.
tag. The Vals have been tagging like champs.
Yeah.
This is what actually is keeping them in the game. Like, they're getting outclassed in battle, but their tag maneuvers have been having them, like, keep in there.
Very, very true. And I was gonna say, a great pickup for the Vals was in Vegeta. I mean, in week 1, 75,000 points of damage. This week, not quite those numbers, but still very impressive. Yeah, and if the Vals can keep tagging in and out and keep Vegeta in there, they could still win this.
They could definitely. They have that potential again to tag, but it looks like that's gone.
Oh, that's just cruel. He just watches her as she falls slowly. And he's back in, not quite a full bar of health, but close enough. High-speed clash. Boo wins it. So what's Vegeta's build right now?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Oh, is it? Has he got some cool Pataras? Oh! Nice counter! That's about the only thing you can do to counter Genocide Blast. Really?
Apparently he is a Rush Blast build.
Interesting. Well, he is using a decent amount of Rush Blast. I don't see that as a bad idea. Ooh, max power from the brilliant scientist. Jeez.
Which it might actually keep this combo up for the entire time. Nope.
No, he had to restart it. Nice of Vegeta to let him. And things are not looking good for the Vals. The Saiyans are coming back with a vengeance this week.
That might... No, it does not go off.
If it had gone off, then he probably still would have given her a chance. Not the way she's been fighting.
I don't know. A ping right now might have actually, like, removed him, gotten somebody else in.
An ultimate, not quite necessary. A ping would have been fine, but still... she's still got at least 2 people to get to, though. And she could do it. She could. Right? She could totally. Okay. The Saiyans. Wow. Maybe a little lackluster performance last week, but this week, incredibly impressive and well done. Saiyans going to 0-1. The Vals. Going to 1-1.
1-1.
The Vals going to 1-1 as well. On to the next match. The next match.
Tell me.
It's the next one.
It's the Namix versus the Boos.
Yay! Namix versus the Boos. And hang on, I don't have these stats in front of me. So as you know, last week the Namekians won, and the Boos did win too. So both of these are 1-0, undefeated, one might say. 2 undefeated teams are going to walk into this ring. Only one of them is going to walk out unless they, like, boycott. I guess that's possible.
It's happened once.
Yeah, it's happened before. But most likely, one of these teams is going to walk out with the loss. I'm kind of liking the Namekians' chances. They were strong contenders last week, and I'm excited to see what they can do this season. I mean, the Boos are always powerful. You can never count them out. But like I said, I'm excited to see what the Namekians can do.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, totes. Totes my goats, one might say.
Namekians, yeah.
Interesting builds here with Piccolo, especially. Late Piccolo, defensive. Defensive and clash. Actually, it's a bit of a mix here. You've got a defense, clash, and melee boost, but not a B2 boost at all, which is, what he's more known for.
Maybe somebody took old his advice and went like, you know what, clashes does happen a lot. Maybe you should give him some clashes. No, it looks like he's actually a melee build for this one. Look, he's going into a clash.
Yeah, his AI is mostly melee. Yeah, and Maju, or Oob, definitely is melee build. Attack +2, quick, fast attack, serious. It's hard to
Dragon power.
Yeah, it's hard to get more melee than that.
It looks like they outclassed the other team, because they actually were really smart to keep a Power of Rage onto Piccolo, but it did get countered by a Dragon power. I will say that even something like the 1 point Batara, which is, what was it, like What is that thing called? I can't remember. What is it? You know what, the Clash boost.
Oh, unlock potential, something potential. No, key.
Okay.
Unleash potential, or key or something. Wow, okay. I don't know either.
So that one.
Leave me alone.
Like that by itself actually gives you a giant boost, but does not guarantee a success in clashes. The second one is almost a guarantee.
Look at that! Look how quickly Oob just tore him apart, and he had a defense +2.
Well,
he's almost entirely melee damage.
Yes, it looked like they really wanted to put some attack on Piccolo, which was a smart decision. Except Oob was pretty much the entire counter to late Piccolo for this.
Yeah.
Like, to a T, basically just slam them with a massive amount of constant high octane attack. Like, this person is on, like, the attack build.
Yeah, and Tambourine, on the other hand, completely turning the tables. Doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, he has a very similar build to Oob at this point. Attack builds have been something of a,
nice dodge.
I wouldn't call it new, but I remember back in the day, that, B2s were, like, the thing to go for, and ultimates were really shiny, so a lot of people did that. But, people have actually seen a lot of, yeah.
I'm just very impressed that Tambourine keeps dodging everything Super Boo's throwing at him, or Gohan Boo.
Yes. Tambourine is one of those, like, classic, battle characters. So somebody who can't really do entirely too much, like his stats aren't as high as a lot of the other characters, but just the way he moves, just, like, how his AI works. He actually is one of the more feared, people in the, Team Piccolo, or Team Namek, which is basically Team Piccolo.
He was a bit hit and miss last season, but maybe they fixed him. Because he had a decent week last week, 42,000 points of damage, which is slightly above average. And this week, I mean, he's single-handedly bringing this back for his team.
I don't know. I mean, like, there's still 2 other people on their team.
Oh, well, yeah, but, I mean, and right now they're behind. Gohan Boo, as I was saying, that was in the process of taking a pretty sizable lead. You know.
Yes.
Because the game can't let me be right about anything.
Interesting Gohan Boo build. Looks like he's more of a... He's not really a meleeer, but his melee attacks have been doing incredibly well.
Both of them have massive healing potential, too.
It looks like they really got a nice AI on Gohan Boo, because he can actually keep his own in melee fights.
But he's not built for it.
No, he's not really.
Well, then he better start throwing out some B2s.
It's true. Maybe they were just like, he's pretty good at this form, so why don't we just slap something else on him to get, like, his weaker points up.
And a tag by Tambourine. And in steps so far, ranked number 4 player of the league in Vegeta Super Saiyan 1. I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Is it Vegeta?
Yeah. And, really, is it a wonder why the community retired the Super Saiyans? Vegeta did 79,000 points of damage last week, ranked number 4 in the league. In fact, I'll be willing to bet, taking a look over here, you've got 2 Vegetas in the top 10. Yep. And then 23. Because it just jumps down to 23.
Vegetas have always been, like, one of those characters that seem to be doing well in almost every category. Like, they're good meleeers, they're good B2ers, they're Rush Blasts, which are hard enough to find within characters. He does really well with those.
He does.
I think his real only weakness is ultimates. And even then, I think only a few of them really have not so great ultimates.
Yeah, they're average ultimates, but when you throw an average ultimate, I'll take an average ultimate into a complete package any day.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it's really fun to have your glass cannons like Super Saiyan mid Goku, but consistency, yeah, can't beat a Vegeta.
But it looks like Kid Buu is actually taking it to him.
Yeah, he is.
I remember this in the anime.
Yeah, it's almost like he's really, really strong or something.
Which one?
The Boo. I remember the Vegeta's all like, I'm gonna hold them back for 2 minutes. And then, like, I like at the end, he's all, like, proud because, like, yeah, I did my job. Not really, Vegeta. He just didn't get bored of you in 2 minutes. You didn't do much except take a punch. That's not really something to be proud of.
I did it. I saved the world.
That's, you know what? That's Mr. Satan talk right there. Oh, that would have to burn
Actually, I
so
think
bad.
Mr. Satan probably did a bit more than him. He was like, hey, all the people in the world, shut the fuck up!
Why wasn't that in the anime?
Everyone's like, yeah, why should we give you our energy? He's just like, bitch, please.
Oh my god, that's so true. Satan did more than Vegeta did. No! That's not true! It's pretty true, Vegeta.
Held him off!
But I fought him! No, you really just kind of fought with him. Like, just took his punches. Oh, an ultimate! Does not connect because of
Nice! Did you see that little skin?
Nicely countered, though. Wow, well done.
No one expects IBUs!
I think everyone would, though, at this point. It's been 8 seasons. And down goes Gohan. Wow. Namekians have a long way to go, kind of. I mean,
Not
it's a fairly
really.
even match. Well, I was thinking because Majin Buu's still at full health, but Piccolo's still
all-
at half health, yeah. He does have an advantage, though. Majin Buu's at 2-bar advantage.
I think this is anyone's game.
Versus early Piccolo. Yeah, it could be. I mean, don't get me wrong. Early Piccolo could certainly pull a win out here.
Could.
Yeah, could. He could. He could. This is also his debut for the season. We don't know how he's going to perform. This is his first match. He was rotated out last week. Oh, nice dodge from Majin Buu.
Looks like there's a whole bunch of dodging going on. It looks like Majin's got a good upper hand on him. Or good backside, you would say.
I would not say that. And, about still a 2-bar lead for Majin Buu. Piccolo trying to close that, though. And there's no one to tag out to now.
Is this early Piccolo?
Yes, this is. He's missing his cape. He was in a rush today. It was in the laundry. You know how it is. Nail didn't wash it.
They really wanted him to be a charge guy, but it looks like he's just not doing his job of charging. He's throwing a lot of B2s when he gets them. He's just not, like, taking that time to gain energy.
Down goes early Piccolo, the Boos, with a win. I'm not going to say a substantial win. They only had one guy left, but still, a solid win for the Boos. Taking them to 2-0, and the Namekians to 1-1. Wow, well done. All right, guys, that is going to be it for episode 1. Join us next episode where the Gohans face the Ginyu Force and the Rugrats face Ed. See you then.